Hi there, welcome to Larry Shaves. Today we're going to be using from Taylor of Old Bond Street, Sandalwood Shaving Cream. This is an outstanding scent, and I've yet to have a shave with it. Oh, that is great. Look at the inside. I haven't used it yet. Going to use it today. And purchased this at the Razor Company. Got their shirt. We got a free shirt from them. We went to the meetup a few weeks ago at the Razor Company in Michigan. And shopping through the store, I saw this on one of the shelves. Gary Shaves, fellow from Canada, has a good shaving channel, and he loves and uses quite a bit Taylor of Old Bond Street. I saw this. I said, all right, I'm going to give that a try. And I'm glad I did. This really is an outstanding scent, and I love sandalwood. We also are going to use the luxury aftershave gel from Taylor of Old Bond Street. This comes with witch hazel, so that's going to help soothe the skin. For our hardware today, I'm going to use a Parker razor, Parker Arrow Shave. Now, Chuck Shanks of Chuck's Shaving channel, he sent me a big box recently of all kinds of soaps and splashes, razor blades, and razors. And this is one of those that was in it. So we're going to give it a drive today, see how it works. It's an aluminum razor, very lightweight, and I understand it's only been out maybe 3 or 4 months, so it's fairly new on the market, according to information I have. We've already loaded a treat blade. Treat blades also came in the box that Chuck Shank sent me, so we're going to give that a try. It's already loaded. From the Razor Company, we're going to be using the brush from them. This is the Herald brush in blue, and notice the blue as it reflects the light and all. It is really, really beautiful. So let's get started on our shave today. We're going to scoop out a little bit with our scooper from the Razor Company. And this is a cream, so you're not going to need a whole lot. I'm going to use about that much. Scoop that onto my thumb. Boy, this is going to be a nice slick shave. I can see that already. And put that on the bottom of the bowl. I don't have to press this down like I normally do with shave soap. Got about that much in the bowl, and because it is so slick, and it's going to work up a nice lather, I'm sure. So we're ready to go with that. Also, shaving and coffee seems to go together. I'm using the Razor Company mug that I got also at the meetup. So we're going to be enjoying that today as well. So let's wet the brush and rinse it out just a little bit and commence using our brush to build up a nice lather. So this comes from the Razor Company, Taylor of Old Bond Street, Sandalwood Shave Cream. And according to their page, it says a Taylor of Old Bond Street classic known to all wet shaving enthusiasts, having a luxurious and masculine sandalwood fragrance. This shaving cream creates a uniquely smooth and creamy lather for a fresh shave. With its lavish scent, the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Shaving Cream Bowl gives you a smooth shave. Use it with your favorite shaving brush to whip up a creamy foam for an unparalleled shaving experience. We're well on our way already. This really whipped up into a lather. Scented with sandalwood, native to the eastern Indian Ocean region, the fragrance has been prized throughout the history for its medicinal uses and as a key ingredient in perfumes and incense. So keep that in mind. The Sandalwood Shaving Cream Bowl by Taylor of Old Bond Street combines this ancient tradition with modern shaving and grooming. It's paraffin-free, founded in 1854. We're talking about Taylor of Old Bond Street. using botanical extracts to create high quality products. Taylor of Old Bond Street specializes in grooming services, and they continue to make superior men's personal care products using some of the purest and most beneficial ingredients found in nature. Well, we're going to give it a spin. We have our lather all built up. Going to spray the face with some water. One more little squirt. And start applying this wonderful lather. Look at this. That's that's amazing. And it's going on so great. Oh, that scent is out of this world. Love it. Wow. After seeing Gary Shaves use Taylor of Old Bond Street a lot, I should have ordered this a long time ago. He loves it. And I can see why. It is really a great lather. Love that. All right, we're going to clear the lips and the sideburns. I'll be using, also in the background, you'll see a razor company towel. Got that free also. I mean, they were very generous for those that visited the meetup, and it was great. You'll notice on my hand, I've got bruising. Last night coming into the house, I tripped on something. I think it was a carpeting thing in front of the door and fell into the door. You don't want to do that. That's the result. Could have broke my wrist. Fortunately, I didn't. I just bruised it bad. So if you think I got in a fight, I did. I got in a fight with our door. So there you go. All right, let's get started on our shave of the day. Well, that's pretty good. This is lightweight, and so you really got to pay attention to what you're doing because you could twist it real easily and cut yourself real severely. So you don't want to do that. Boy, this has a nice little shave to it. Chuck Shank sent this to me, and I really appreciate him doing that. He sent a lot of good stuff. And we did a unboxing video the other day with all the stuff that he sent. Chuck's a very generous man. He really is. He hardworking fella, and has some great videos. And he loves to do videos. Every couple of days, she's got one out. And he'll tell you whether he likes it or not, the items he's using. With me, if I don't like a soap or a razor and I'm shaving with it on camera, I'm just not going to upload it. Uh, some of our shave people do that. And they'll say, well, they never say anything against anything they use. Well, that's because the stuff we don't like doesn't make YouTube. We just don't do it. I'm not going to badmouth the product, but I'm not going to promote bad products either. Boy, this razor is really nice. I like this. Seems to be cutting well. And the scent of Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood shave cream really is permeating the bathroom. Now this is a very mild razor, and I can tell because there's quite a lot of stubble left. If you like mild razors, this would be a good one for you to get. But if you need a more aggressive razor, this one would probably not be one you'd want to look at. But I like a mild razor, and so this fits in to my shaved in real nice. All right, we're going to relather the chin area. Like that. Reason I clear the lips is so I don't go too far down on the razor blade. Well, it's cutting the hair real nice. I can see why Gary Shaves likes Taylor of Old Bond Street. Great lather, lots of cushioning. And with sandalwood here, it's great. Great scent. All right, pass number one is done. One and done. So spray the face again, and then we're going to start working up our lather on the face for the second pass. I normally only do two passes because with fair skin, anything else has a tendency to irritate my face. A few days ago, I did a three-pass shave. Just I had the time and really didn't need to, but I did. And it was just a little bit of irritation. So I'm backing down from that unless I really have a need. If you've got 3 or 4 days beard growth, which I hardly ever have, uh, unless that happens, I'm going to stick with the two pass shave. All right. Second pass, cross the grain. Somebody commented the other day that looked like I didn't need a shave. I was baby butt smooth before I started. But those of us who have light colored hair, or in my case, white mostly, doesn't show through on the camera much. I notice I puff out my cheeks. That's to make it a little more tight, and I can get a better, closer shave with it. Just like that. All right, I'm going to add a little more lather down here. Loving this shave. Now, several of you cannot get to the razor company in person. If you can, that's a nice visit. If you can't, you can go to their webpage, and they got just tons of stuff that you can buy, and they ship out quickly. It's a great place to get your shave supplies. One of which is Taylor of Old Bond Street. I've got enough lather here to go 2 or 3 days of shaving this thing, and I didn't put that much in the bowl, but it really lathered up well. Now, when you're doing your lip area, tuck your lips in. My chin area is really sensitive, so I've got to go real light on the chin. Do you have any sensitive areas that you have that you got to be careful with? I'm going to wet this area. I would say that's a great shave. Wow, that really, really is a good shave from Taylor of Old Bond Street's Sandalwood Shave Cream. I'm going to rinse my face, then I'm going to dry it off, and I'm going to dry it off with this nice towel that we got in the swag bag from the razor company, and it's a commemorative towel. On the other side, it talks about the meetup and talks about that, and the meetup, it gives the date of it and everything. So we're going to rinse our face dry with that, and then we're going to put on the aftershave balm. Wow, this is really a soft, soft towel that I got from the razor company. It is really, really outstanding. And they are available, not the commemorative ones, but one exactly like that, available at the razor company. We have shaved today with the Sandalwood Shaving Cream from Taylor of Old Bond Street, and it's time now to put the Aftershave Luxury Aftershave Gel from Taylor of Old Bond Street. Now, I've not used this before, so don't know how much to use, but we're going to put just a spot on there and see how that works. If it doesn't, we'll add some more. So move that around our hand. Oh, that's just perfect. Doesn't take much. Wow, that is really good. And their aftershave gel, they say, is a soothing, cooling gel formulation that makes Taylor of Old Bond Street's luxury Sandalwood aftershave gel a popular men's grooming alternative to sometimes harsh aftershaves. Features enriched aloe vera, allantoin with witch hazel to balance and heal skin. Helps tighten, and it does. Tightens the pores and smooths the skin. Scented with sandalwood and notes of cedar, florals, lavender, and rosemary. Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Luxury Aftershave Gel. We've been using that along with the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Shave Cream. And of course, our razor has been a Parker razor, the uh, Arrow, what is Arrow Shave? Well, I ought to be able to know that. Arrow Shave razor. And to me, it was just a little uh, too, it wasn't aggressive enough. It is a mild razor, but it is a little too mild for me. But it did get a good shave. It just took a lot more work to get the hair off. But if you like mild razors, I would give it a try, and they're available as well. So, thank you for joining me today for our shave. I've enjoyed it. Trust you've got something out of it today, and hope you'll join us again real soon for another shave. Please subscribe to the channel. It will help the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Until we get together again here in the Shave Den, happy shaving.